it's it just shows to me the importance of documenting your processes, or of documenting positions, of giving people numbers, of reporting back to them so they know how they're performing, and the financial consequence of that.
Sure. And so I'd like to sort of put to both of you then. We've talked about how beneficial C-level is to MSPs and the growth and stuff you can gain from it. But could it be implemented and rolled out to any business? I'll put that out to maybe Todd first, and then Neil, you can sort of chime in after.
Mhm.
Well, I think that C-level as a company got its name for a couple of reasons. One, because they were based in Seattle and the play off of the whole Seattle and C-level out there. But more importantly, it was about building a CEO, CFO kind of level of people inside of companies, IT businesses. So in that sense, I think that every business should be working to build the maturity of their leaders and build people to think like more financially minded individuals, or more understanding about how what their actions are having a consequence on the bigger business. So in that sense, yes. The other premise that really we apply is a process-driven company. So we come in with a whole bunch of processes that are sort of tailored to an IT business, but I have seen other businesses take that idea from people I know in the industry who've gone on to other industries and say, I want to C-levelize my new company, and it's not a perfect fit in the sense that there's not a packaged guide for you to use, but there is a process in the sense of, well, I've got to fix my software and tools, and I've got to fix my underlying processes, and then I've got to be able to measure and inspect what I expect, and so on and so forth. So you can apply that same logic to say to your business, yes, you can take this and grow your people in a way that builds the desire to learn and coaches them forward. Because often we get frustrated in owners or leadership position that people aren't growing. And really, I have to look at it and say, well, it's probably because we as the owners or leaders aren't helping them grow enough. So what this is a path to growth.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd basically agree with that. So the C-level is specific to IT companies, but it just shows to me the importance of documenting your processes, or of documenting positions, of giving people numbers, of reporting back to them so they know how they're performing, and the financial consequence of that. So it doesn't matter what the business is, of course, C-level or MSP specific, but if you're in any other business, if you're not documenting, following, and training, and looping back around them, and reviewing that, you're going to be missing out on so much.
Sure, and like you say, it's then really contributes to that transformation of the company. It's just necessarily finding the one that's for your niche, your industry, and picking that up and really putting the effort in and the time in with that.